I was gagged for a minute. I was like, what is this? And then I was like, oh, I love it though.
Typical me. I like got in a little trouble for that.
Why?
So no one would watch it with me, so I had to rent out a whole movie theater to get my friends to go.
Why didn't you just stream it?
Trisha.
That's crazy.
I was drunk.
One more time. Ready? Are we doing? No, we don't do it together. You do it. You're good at introing.
No, together.
Together sounds like together.
Yeah. Okay. Hello and welcome back to Not Loveline.
I do love that intro. It does sound a lot like canceled though. So
I know.
That's why I was like, let me.
I can only say it in that one tone.
I like it though.
Go.
You sound great.
Give us your best.
Hey guys, it's Not Loveline.
See, that's right. That's correct.
No, I don't know.
That's
I'm
correct.
just trying to change it up.
No, I like
it.
that.
I like how you do it.
Welcome to Not Loveline, where we are not experts,
Not doctors,
and not
lovers. We're too much White Lotus again.
Dude.
All our episodes are just us talking about White Lotus, and by when this comes out, they're gonna be like, okay, that's like a really old one.
At least by the time it comes out, it's not like giving spoiler. It's giving like if they haven't seen it, that's on them, right?
That's so true. Yeah, you watched it.
Yes, I watched it, and it was
finale.
so crazy.
Did you like it? Like a lot of people are annoyed at the finale.
I think it was
The
interesting.
best? You loved it? Oh, pissed. Yeah.
I think it was interesting that the son didn't die and that we didn't get more of that story.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, I guess you could argue that like we know what's going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
It's a white collar crime, like white family in middle America. You know what's going to happen.
Yeah.
He'll go to jail for 2 years. They're all going to be fine, right?
What did he do?
Like-
Did we ever know what he did?
Fraud of
Oh, he
some
did
sort.
fraud. Mm-hmm. It was like he was so stressed, and then I was like, what did he do?
Going to like kill the whole family was so nuts though.
Is it kind of based on, Oscar was telling me this about like Murdoch families or something? Like I think so it happened in real life. Like I think the dad went crazy and killed the whole family. I think it happened, right? Yeah, okay. There was like a real story. Like I don't know true crime, but I think there was like a real story.
No way. And
So I
the
think
dad
that's-
went and killed the whole family and then himself.
and he was kind of,
Except for one son.
except for one son.
He killed the other son and then his wife.
No way.
And when he tried to look like he killed himself, but then he like didn't. It was like crazy.
I understand feeling like the family wouldn't be able to go on without your money, but like to the point of murdering, like taking their lives.
Yeah,
like,
take yourself out, I guess, if you're really miserable, if you want to do that.
Yeah.
But taking the other kids, like,
even the scene where the daughter comes back from the Buddhism moment and she's like, I can't. Buddhism moment was crazy. Like she comes back and she's like, I can't do this. And you could tell he was like, oh, I have to kill you too.
oh,
You know,
right.
like the look
he's
on
like,
his face.
here comes the blender.
Yeah, which is so crazy.
Yeah.
Also, the boy not washing out the blender. I guess that's every boy ever.
But everyone was so mad at that. But also, like me, I never wash out the blender. So I was like, I'd probably
that's
also
so
do that too, especially on vacation.
Yeah, my man. You know I wouldn't. So I don't know why I'm talking at all. I think when you look back at the series, our girl, what's her name?
Which one?
She died. Chelsea. That's what I
Rick
thought.
and
But I didn't
Chelsea,
wanna looking back, she gave us so many clues, you know?
But it was like so obvious. And I think that was like the annoying part of White Lotus. Because don't you think like all the other seasons were like shocked? Mm-hmm. And this one I was just like, oh, well, that kind of was obvious. Because like, you know, she kept all these attempts that she was about to die. Oh my God, almost died.
Yeah.
Oh my God, we're going to be together forever.
She said bad things come in threes.
Yeah.
And like now it's so obvious. For some reason, I didn't
Did you not
think
get
it
it?
was. I thought everyone else would die but them. And I was like really sad about it, weirdly. I saw an edit today and I cried.
Yeah, and he posted, Walton Goggins, who plays Rick, he posted like an 18 slide dump of him and her like behind the scenes on vacation in Thailand.
Are they like, they couldn't date in real life,
Well,
right?
I think he has like a wife. I think that was like the whole drama of it all, because everyone's like, oh, and then I guess like I don't know if this is all alleged. I'm way too into this drama, but
No,
I
I
guess
love
like
it.
he like blocked the actress Amy Lou Reed, I think is her name.
Which one is she?
She's Chelsea. So Rick blocked Chelsea on Instagram. But
then-
posted this dump after, so like there was no tag of her, but it was like, you're my partner, you're this, but like he's also like married. I don't know. I'm probably like reading too much.
No, so he has her blocked, but then put the dump.
Someone said that she was blocked, but I don't really know how they know that.
I guess if no tag and they don't follow each other.
Yeah,
Like that's
and they used to
nuts.
follow each other, but I don't know if I don't know how they gathered he blocked her.
Didn't the guy who was playing the dad say in like a million interviews too that there was like so much drama on set?
Oh no, I didn't see that. Jason
Yeah.
Isaacs, he was Lucius Malfoy in Harry Potter. I didn't see that. He was kind of like his PR tour was horrible because he was like running his mouth on everything, like just being extra. I was just like, okay.
And he kept saying there was like so much drama on set and that it was like summer camp and there were like cliques and like all these things.
That's wild like, coming from him because he's like 65. Like, are you, why are you engaging in that? But
yeah,
you would expect drama.
That. I guess that's, I mean, I can imagine you're like in Thailand for months with all these characters.
Yeah, that's true. And you're like method, so you might think you're the characters in real life or something.
Yeah, I would like definitely probably hone into the drama the more I'm like thinking about it. What else happened? What did you think about the girls' monologue at the end?
Oh,
I'm just happy to be at the table.
Yeah, I don't know. Their whole stories were, I don't know if it's because I'm almost a middle-aged woman, but anytime I watch a middle-aged woman like Real Housewives, I get annoyed. But I think maybe it's because like, oh, that could be me in the future. So I think I was watching it with very much like, I hate these characters. And then at the end, it just seemed like they were all like so fake and superficial. And at the end, they're like, time is my, it just became like, where did that come from all of a sudden out of nowhere?
And I almost like, I do agree there's probably so many middle-aged women friendships like that, but it made me sad for her. It's like, you deserve better, I guess.
Yeah.
I also, my prediction was that she was gonna like crash out and
be the one. Yeah. Which kind of would make sense too. I know their story ended like weirdly abrupt and everything was just okay and fine and then they just went home happy or whatever. Yeah, I know. But I think that just shows all friendships are like that. They all talked about each other behind their backs and I was like, ugh, I kind of hate that. I mean, not all, but that's why I view friendship.
I know, and that's so sad. That's literally I'm like, that does not have to be that way.
Yeah.
And it's like, I don't know, it's just brutal. Also, the robbery storyline had no purpose.
Robbery had no purpose. Mook's character had no purpose, really. It just all was very, I don't want to be that person. I fell flat because I was like glued to it. I loved it. But like compared to the other seasons, I was.
Yeah, it was less like shocking, I guess.
Yeah.
This is the season I've been the most into of them all. Like,
really?
Yeah, like, I don't know. I would always watch the other ones, like binge it or kind of passively like this.
Are you okay?
Just almost broke my veneers. They almost just came out on the podcast. But like, I don't know. I was really into it. Belinda kind of becoming Tanya, I thought was kind of.
I love that. I
cool.
loved that switch, and that's also real because also like if you're getting $5 million, like also bye to whoever I just met and just had sex with. Like I'm not staying with you. Everyone's like, why would she not stay with him? I was like, because they just met. Like,
yeah, and people were kind of writing her off as like a bad person for that. But like, I don't think that makes her definitively bad, like wanting to take care of her and her son and get the if I was staying at the White Lotus or working there for 2 weeks after all that just happened, rampant shootout, I'd be like, but I'm out.
Bye. And then this guy like offed his wife, get me away from him. Okay, you want to give me $5 million? Perfect. Bye. Never see you again. Like
I'm gonna check out Bora Bora. Like I'm over this.
That could be. Well, he said the next one wasn't going to be the ocean, but there is a 4 seasons in Bora Bora, so they could always do that. But
the next one isn't going to be the ocean.
No ocean, he said, and no cold because he doesn't like the. They were saying Europe again, but I don't know.
Why do I think it's going to be Amangiri, like Utah or something?
That would be wild. That'd be so cool.
That's kind of a wild take. I don't know, but when I think
I love it.
Opulent, like peak luxury resort, I think of Amangiri and like the Kardashians there.
That would actually be kind of a slay because my favorite season is the Hawaii one, and like that is like. Even though I love looking at like Italy and Thailand because I've never been and I'm like cool, I like the Hawaii because it just was more like relatable. Like the storyline was so crazy. Everyone was just so like intense.
Like most people are off their brothers.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. My God.
And the Hawaii season was just like, I don't know, just kind of normal things. Like the girls, trying to rob her friend and stuff. I don't know. It was kind of just like normal stuff.
Yeah, it was
happening.
much more normal and relatable. That's true.
Yeah.
There were some aspects in this that I thought, we were talking about like how the older man with the younger girl trope can be relatable to a lot of people. But I get what you're saying. It was just kind of
nuts. Look what happened. They died. So don't date an older man because the broken will break you,
You know what's crazy though is like, truly her archetype of character. Like I keep seeing that where people are like, ladies, this is your sign to run. And it's true. It is true. Like being with a man like that can kill you in so many ways, whether it's emotionally, metaphorically, or literally.
Yeah.
But at the same time, knowing her character archetype, and I feel like I know a lot of girls like that, would she have wanted it any other way? Like, do you know what I mean? Like had he died and she hadn't, like,
maybe her and Saxon could have gotten together again because I feel like she changed him, and I thought that was kind of sweet.
Him crying when looking. Do you think he was crying because he wanted her, or crying because he wanted a connection like that, love like that?
All of it, I think. Yeah. I think he did like feel something with her. And then she was probably like the first person to like listen to him and talk with him and tell him like a truth about himself. And then he saw that she went with him, and then they saw that love, and then he's like, oh, I want that. And so she could have probably ended up with him. Probably would have been better, actually. I really like Saxon towards the end. I was like, oh, I love him.
I know. Everyone's character. This was a really humanizing episode, I feel like, for everyone. Even like, how sad is it that this guy spent his whole life trying to chase the killer of his father? The guy ends up being his father. He ends up killing his own father.
I know.
It's so metaphoric almost that the person you're chasing and hating your whole life ends up being a look in the mirror.
And then that ultimately kills you. Well, then that's the whole thing too. Is like, I always tell people this, like, revenge, it never like works out. You know what I mean? I thought he was like so at peace with himself in the second to last episode. I was like, oh, it's perfect. He pushed him over. Everyone's like, what the hell happened? But okay. Pushed him in a chair and left. He was at peace. Then he was going back to the girl he loves. Like, why did you have to like go the extra step when you saw him again? Like, just
it is so
chill.
It's such a sad, but like a good lesson in the way to focus on what is in front of you and like what you do have, and that if you get caught up with what you don't have, you might end up losing it all.
He was so obsessed with the love he didn't have that he didn't see the love that he did have.
I know.
And that is like so sad.
So
I know. I know. And then when he posted that photo dump today, I was like, oh my God, that's like, I felt like so real. You do get into these characters, you think they're so real. Because I would love Parker Posey's character to come back. I love her because Tanya came back in this 2 seasons, so I think she could come back.
She was my favorite character.
She was the star for sure.
Like, by even just all of her little things being TikTok sounds and stuff.
Yes!
It's like, oh my God, like a part of me is like, is that going to be me one day? Like, not
God.
like that fully, but like the lorazepam mom, like, I don't know.
That could be, I could see that as you, as that character for sure.
But I think if my kids wanted to like go spiritually explore or something, I'd probably let them. So like,
you wouldn't be the one to like stop. But then also it was good she stopped her, because then that girl was like, oh hell no. She kind of knew, you know what I mean? She's like,
baby, you're too bougie for all this.
She's like, okay, you're right. Yeah. Is that the character you relate to most?
I think.
Or you see yourself in the future?
Oh my God.
Is that your family?
Or like Walter Goggins, probably like that mom, or I'm like, oh my God, I don't know. That's hard.
Just seek out your parents.
How about you?
Well, I always liked, she wasn't in this, but Tanya, obviously. I loved her. And I would be that girl, because I also would probably just be so blinded by love too. She was sweet and also kind of not, and kind of just ditzy. I liked her. I mean, I miss her character a lot this season.
I want her to come back.
I know. Well, I don't know if she can come back from the dead, but maybe.
I know they should have like a ghost episode where all the icons come back.
Oh, yeah. I don't know if I can relate to anyone this season, but
yeah, there wasn't a lot of like generic relatability.
I mean, I would like to say like I'd Chelsea, but I was never that cute. I guess I don't know.
That's literally, I feel the exact same way. Like she's way too cute.
She's like an icon. So I'd be like, we all want to be
like
Chelsea.
Loving and just so sweet.
Yeah,
like,
that's definitely not me, but it's what I would like to see myself.
Same, 100% same.
I maybe gay talk. I might be him, where I just am thinking I'm better, badass, and I'm not. You know what I mean? I
can't believe he ended up shooting him.
I know, which is kind of good, and you know, he got to be promoted. He got to be what he wanted to do. Honestly, Rick was a bad.
I thought that what's her name again?
Belinda.
She's in Blackpink and she played
Mook.
I thought she would end up having a crazy, like I thought she was scamming him. I thought she was plotting on him.
Nope, she just wanted a rich boyfriend. She was like, that's it. I know, everyone said that too, because it is kind of a waste to cast like such a big star. She was here at the 4 seasons too, because you know we were saying Parker Posey and Walton Goggins was here, but if Lisa from Blackpink is here, I was like, damn.
Yeah, it's so crazy. I can't.
So crazy.
That is like one of the hardest things about tour. The things that, you know, like you're in this doing this beautiful show and you're so happy, but then you're missing something that you also, it's like it's so 2 places at once touring.
And it's crazy because like never in my life am I ever busy, and like never in my life do I get invited to things. So this year it was like Grammys. I got invited to host on a red carpet. Then it was Oscars. Then it was like White Lotus. But I always just think it's like meant to be where I'm meant to be on this tour. And I loved it, and I do love it. I do love it. But yeah, I'm missing the White Lotus.
No, it's as much as you love it, it still sucks to be like, I wish I could be in 2 places at once. Yeah. But I also think that your manifestation has such a history of like now when it does happen, your White Lotus moment, it's going to be so much better because like, you know what I mean? I feel like a lot of times you'll like think that it has to be this one moment and then it'll end up being so much better.
It was just like literally down the street, which made me seem like it was meant for me. I was like, I feel like this event was meant for me because that hotel is empty all the time. Like we go there on a daily occasion and like no one's ever there.
And they like turn that into the White Lotus.
Yeah,
like
and
they
I
put
saw
palm
Ari there.
trees.
Yeah, they had gift bags. I was like, damn.
I told Ari to steal us White Lotus hats, and I don't know if we got them, but if we did, I'll be bringing them over.
Because it was like a 3-day event. He might still be there.
Yeah, and I was like, if you only get merch for yourself, like me and Trisha need the White Lotus merch, and he said he would try, so we'll see.
Okay. I had a contact over there too. The people were inviting me. I was like, can you also send me a bag? Because I would like this. I just asked because I was like, that was like the one event I would have gone to.
So all the White Lotus, like the slippers and stuff was so I was like, I need that.
They had like a cooking class for Thai food today. It was like a 3-day event. You check in Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. And so it's probably still happening. What is today? Is it Tuesday? Yeah, today's Tuesday. So I was like, let's just go in and see if it looks like the White Lotus. But I didn't. I didn't want to be sad. I was like, I don't want to be sad if like...
Yeah, I feel like you like missed out.
Yeah,
like, yeah, that's, oh my God, yeah.
But anyways, I feel like once now that it's over, you know, you forget, you get hyperfixated on the next thing. So probably you will be the next thing that
I can't
happening.
wait.
2 weeks, I think.
Oh my God, I cannot wait. You is one of my favorite shows of all time.
Me too. I
Like,
get really into that.
so
but the fourth
good.
season was horrible. I pray White Lotus does not go to London because I do think London kind of jumps the shark when a show goes there.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, you'll be in London soon, though.
That's literally why I stopped talking. I was like, wait, let me listen.
No, you're
I've had
good.
great moments in London. I've also had really bad moments in London.
I love London. No, I was there in January. I loved it. Like, I love it. Hate the food, but
I just started to like rewrite it. I do think I love it now. So let me not be like negatively opinionated.
I just hated the U season there.
And you
So
went
bad.
all Bridgerton on us, and it was wrong.
Right. And we're like, we're not Bridgerton, you.
Yeah, exactly. Like we
went
need Penn
LA,
Badgley in a major city.
Yes.
Doing his big
Is he
one.
back in New York in this city, in this last one?
Do we know? Can you look it up where they're, because I
he
want to
is.
know.
I think he went back to New York. Yeah.
And this is the final season, right? That's how they're
No.
marketing it.
I love when a series finales happens because they have to like wrap up everything. So he'll probably die or something, I would assume.
I wonder. And then it's crazy because that's even like
Yeah.
New York.
Yeah.
That's really good.
That's going to be everything.
It is going to be everything. That's even like Dexter had its finale, right? And then like 10 years later, they brought it back. Like, I wonder if you will be like that.
Oh.
I would watch it 10 years from now if they brought it back.
Yeah, I guess that's like Modern Family too. They always want to bring that back. I would.
Yeah.
I would watch certain shows. I don't know. Fuller House was just a mistake when they did that.
That was brutal. Well, I mean, I just think Candace Cameron really ruined my vibe.
Yeah,
she's
ruined everyone's vibe.
Yeah, she really did. You know, it's like she was DJ Tanner in my head, and she was always the one I wanted to be. Like, she was so cool.
Really?
Yeah. Like, just, you know, she was like, just so cool.
I wanted to be Aunt Becky. I thought she was really cute.
You're so right.
And she had like hot John Stamos. And
Wait, what was I doing? I think I was just too, like, I was like a baby. So I was like, I want to be the teenager. Like that.
Right.
Yeah, but now looking back, it's like, hello?
Yeah.
It's Aunt Becky, for
She
sure.
was definitely the hot one, for sure.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Speaking of Candace Cameron, did you see JoJo in the Big Brother house? You haven't seen it? You haven't seen it? Celebrity Big Brother?
What?
She's over there like leading the conga line, and Mickey Rourke like walks in, and then she's like trying to get Mickey Rourke to join the conga line. He's like, no.
Is she going to be on Big Brother?
She's on it right now. It's happening right now in the UK.
JoJo Siwa is on Big Brother UK? Oh my God. Get nothing done tonight. I was going to edit, and now all I want to do is watch that.
Binge. Is it 24 hours? Sometimes it's a 24-hour stream. And
Would you, I mean, we've talked about your experience, I think, on Celebrity Big Brother, but like, what was your, hi, gorgeous. How are you?
Yes, we're in our leopard. It's my mom.
Cutie
Do you guys
pie.
know my mom? Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, you met before? How are you?
I love that you're just quiet as a mouse, always like running around doing everything.
She's poshin'.
Yeah.
She poshes. She watches the kids up there.
Traveling.
She cleaned this out. She noticed, she's like, the organizers came? And I was like,
No,
Mom.
I walked in and it looks amazing.
Yeah. Yeah, she was like cleaning out the racks yesterday.
All the everything bedazzled is like damn near color coded, like to pink and white sections. I was like, it's beautiful down here.
Just wait for the organizer.
You know, I love it though. I'm
Wait,
a
real
hoarder.
quick, before, because you have to settle this debate, we were talking about the hot guys on White Lotus. Of the 3 older men, who's the hottest? Because we have a 3-way tie in this household.
Okay, so we've got
Tim Ratliff,
Baldy, who...
Okay, yeah, that was married to Tanya, Gary, Greg.
Okay.
Then we have Tim, the dad. And then we have Walter Goggins, who's Rick.
I'm going to go Walter.
Oh, no! Wait. Now we're 3-way split.
No way. Yeah. Okay, so what did you say?
I think Gary is the hottest. I love him so much. Gary Greg, Tanya's ex.
No,
John
he's the least.
What?
To me.
And my mom thinks the dad. I'm like, the dad is.
He is arguably the most physically attractive. Energy for me is everything, and I like his character. I'm like innately attracted to the rude guy, like the who hates you. Unfortunately,
That's why I like Gary's character, because he's just like, inviting everyone to the house. He's just having a good time.
Yeah, you're so right. He'd probably be the most fun to be with too, because he just wants to spend money and make everybody be quiet and like whatever.
I know. Give me $5 million.
Oh, that's so funny that we all have different ones.
God, we were split too. I was like, because we were talking and all right, well,
wait,
that's the one.
That's such a good question. I'm gonna ask everybody in my life that question. It's so good.
Anyone cares? But I asked everyone. I asked my sister Moses. My sister agrees with her. Moses agrees with you.
Yeah,
crazy. Yeah.
That's so. What about you guys? What do you think?
Walter. Thank you so much to SeatGeek for sponsoring today's episode of Not Loveline. Summer is just around the corner. All the hottest artists are out there. Tate McRae, Dua Lipa, Raul Alejandro, The Weeknd, Katy Perry, okay? And y'all know, our editor Jimmy, I got the hookup for those Lady Gaga tickets because they were sold out so quick. And SeatGeek has you covered for those hard-to-find tickets. All right, you guys. With over 28 million downloads, SeatGeek is the #1 rated ticketing app. There are more than 70,000 events listed on SeatGeek, including concerts, sports, festivals, and more. So there's something for everyone. That athlete in your life, go get them that ball game. That's going to be on SeatGeek. I love using SeatGeek. It's easy to use. You get the best prices, the best seating. Their customer service is immaculate. Even if you're going at night to the event and you're just like, I haven't found my tickets, I need something new, SeatGeek is working around the clock to make your experience amazing. Plus, every ticket is backed by their buyer guarantee. And you know what came through for you guys? You can use code NOTLOVELINE10 for 10% off your next set of tickets at SeatGeek. That's 10% off tickets with promo code NOTLOVELINE10. That's NOTLOVELINE10 at SeatGeek app. Open up the app, put the code in. #1 rated ticketing app. How can you say no to it? SeatGeek. We love you, and thank you for sponsoring today's episode.
No way.
I think he's like attractive. He's the second. This one over here, the Timothy, no, Jason Isaacs. Nothing he's like not attractive, just not hot.
His character made me like hate him.
Yeah.
I think, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a hard one, though. They all have a valid argument, I think.
Yeah.
And like for my life for so long, I loved men who didn't care if I lived or died.
Yeah.
So I think it's like hardwired like in my brain.
And I've always been with men who wanted to kill me. So that's probably why I'm attracted to that. Okay, I love you. Thanks, Mom, for your help.
She said, on that note, I'm out of here.
She's coming to Vegas with us this weekend. We'll see you in Vegas.
Okay, so speaking of that, what if I came to Vegas with you this weekend?
Okay, what does that mean?
I think I really want to come.
Really?
Am I down? Am I okay? Am I good to go?
Yeah, like you want to come on the road trip or what?
Well, I want to.
Yeah.
It's my final hurrah before tour. I've really been thinking about what I want to be doing, what energy I want to be manifesting.
Oh my gosh.
I'm not going to Coachella.
You're not.
And no, I can't.
Wait, why?
Too much money, too much deadness. I can't be that dead before I leave on this international tour.
I see. Okay, yeah.
And
you leave next week.
Yeah, so I'm like, I have this one weekend, and a sane person would probably just stay home.
Yeah.
But also, I can't go to Vegas until like August, which is like telling me I can't have oxygen until August.
Wait, because you're on tour the whole
just
time.
gonna be really busy. And I feel like the best thing, like a TRISHCHELLA, is arguably better than Coachella.
It's me and Donny Osmond for the weekend.
If you have, I mean, I'll probably fly. Like, I'm not asking to like hop in the car. I don't need a car seat. I'll let you do your vibe. But can I come to the show?
Yeah, of course, always. But like, yeah, do you want to go see like Donny Osmond at Harrah's?
Anything you want to do. If you're free and have like time to do anything, I'm there.
I mean, I always sleep at like 8:30, but I can definitely do like a 7:00 show.
I would literally love to.
Do you think you'll come up the day before? Mm-hmm. Oh my God, it's so fun. I love it. Wait, that's everything.
I really want to see the show, and the Chelsea Theater is so iconic. I want to see just like, because I've only seen Trish miss.
Oh my
So I was like, I want to tell her, but I was like, I'll wait to tell her.
Should we sing one of your songs?
If you want me on stage, I'll do whatever
what song
the
should
hell
we
you
sing?
want.
Because I do always like, I had made my sister sing. I always make someone sing with me, but I'm just always like, what would we sing? And then should we have like a track? Do you have like tracks to your songs, or do you just?
I always would have the track damn near as loud as me, just so people didn't have to
you just did like a sing along. I love it.
Yeah,
we could just play one of your tracks and sing to it.
I will do anything you want.
I think that would be such a fun one because this will air after the show. That could be fun to just like start playing, because I do a little segment where I just ask people like, what songs do you want to hear? And it's like literally me just like acapella singing like random
fun.
Yeah, but then I could have one because I always do look at the little Snapchat things they hold up, but then I could just like literally start playing your song and come out and like sing.
I will do anything you
really?
want. Yes, whatever the hell you want. If you want me on stage, I'm like, it's Trisha Paytas says jump, you say how high.
Oh my God, that's everything.
I was just gonna watch side stage and vibe, but if you want me,
you have to come out. It'd be so fun. People will be so excited.
So excited.
Yeah, because I was so sad you were going to be in the LA show. I was like, that's why I was like scrambling. God, I wish we could do a song before that. So I was like, we need to do a song so that way we can like perform it. But this is going to be okay. I'm so excited. Yeah.
I don't know if we can make a song before that. And I was trying to think if we could get in the studio.
Yeah, maybe not. It's like literally 24 hours before I leave. I leave on Thursday.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So the show is on Friday.
Saturday.
Oh, perfect. Okay, I'll figure out when exactly I want to go, but
let me know when. And if you come in the Friday night before, I think we're gonna try and see Donnie. I think we have tickets to that.
To join.
Yeah, that'd be fun. That'd be so funny. Oh my gosh.
I love our first excursion being
We get
Vegas.
VIP Donnie too.
Oh my God, and it's at Harrah's, yeah.
Yeah, it's at Harrah's, the 500 seat theater. We love it.
I cannot wait.
And it's like Donnie's crowd is like, people in their 60s and 70s. And
That's
it's like
everything.
a vibe. And everyone sits the whole time, which I love.
Yeah,
like
I love sitting the entire time for shows.
And we get a booth. Like shout out Donnie Osmond and his manager, because every time we come to Vegas, they're always like, if you guys want tickets, let us know, and we get a little booth and stuff.
That's everything.
I feel so VIP.
No, the sitting is so real though, because
Love
are
it.
you ever at a concert and someone is standing the entire, this happened to me for Adele, and I was so sad because I just wanted to like sit and cry. Because I love Adele.
Because were you sitting and they were standing the whole time?
Yes, and then you have to stand, and it's like obviously like I'm sure the artist wants people up and out of their seats and having fun,
But
like,
Adele, like that one is not. It's not like she's like JLo like dancing around. She has like slow songs and
then
stuff.
so many people in the audience I think thought they were like her understudy and were like trying to sing louder than her, and it's so sweet because it's like obviously they love Adele and they're belting their heart out, but I was like shh.
Oh, you just want to hear her.
Yeah.
I love that. So you don't sing along at concerts?
I do sometimes, but Adele's like not a concert to me. It was like gospel, spiritual.
Really?
Like,
I didn't know you like loved her like that.
I love Adele. Oh my God, I would die for her.
New or always have?
Always have loved. I
Wow.
think she's like just so different than any other voice. And like, I don't
know if I've heard her like sing live or anything. Amazing.
It was the best concert I think I've ever been to in my entire life. I was sobbing the whole time.
And she's gone now, right? You can't like see.
Yeah, but I think she'll come back at some point in our lifetime.
Where was she?
In Vegas. She had a residency at Caesars, and it was so
at the college, like at the big one.
Yes, and it was so like it was everything.
Were you up front? Did you know? Like, did you?
No, I bought the wrong seats, like an idiot.
Oh, okay. So you were a little back.
It looked on the map to me like I would be in the middle on the bottom, and then I was like 3 floors up, and I was like,
but you were still vibing.
It was everything.
I love it. I thought it smelled like soup. I was like, wait, it smells like soup in here. Okay, got it. Okay, sorry.
Oh my God, I want.
Was it soup?
It's a salad.
Oh, that was crazy. We can order soup if you want. I was like, I smell soup. I didn't know anyone ordered food, and I was like, I smell soup all of a sudden. Love it.
I would do anything for like a creamy tomato soup right now or something.
Where do you get soup from? I'm not a...
Panera is a good soup.
Okay. There's a close Panera.
Ooh, there's so many things we could have. I'm so hungry always.
Okay, should we order? Yeah, we'll order it.
Yeah.
After this? I don't know.
Yeah, whenever you want.
I'm dead. Yeah, come. Like, love. That's so fun. Okay, we'll definitely like do... What's your favorite song of yours? I mean, I guess Hefner's the biggest one.
Yeah.
But do you ever get annoyed because people love Freaky, and not to say I don't love Freaky, but I don't love Freaky. You know what I mean? Because you're like, oh, it's like not that good of a song. It's a good song. I just sing it too much. That's what I should say.
I do love Freaky. I won't lie.
But then
it's so
like,
good.
It's just over and over. It's like freak. But
it's so iconic. It's so like Christina Aguilera to me. It's so like
that was,
Y2K.
Oh my God, that was literally, Jeremy, I sent him references, and I literally was like, I need a dirty song. Like that's what I wanted. That's oh my God, I love that you said that.
Wait.
I know he was talking about you too, because he comes on tour with us, and he's just like, oh my God, when are we gonna get Tana? I mean, it's gotta be like when she's ready. Like that's what it's gotta be, because when you say
I am ready, I'm just schedule wise, but we'll do it because we have to make a song for the people.
Yeah, I think
in my head when I'm saying it, I hope I'm not just saying it like, oh, we have to. Like we actually have to.
No, I know, I agree. I think because like
if we die having not made a song together one day, that would be like a disservice.
Yeah,
to all the girlies out there.
People are like, we want it.
Yeah. They're like, okay.
That's so funny.
But yeah, I was like, I really want to go to Vegas. Then I was like, this is just so perfect.
I'm so excited.
And Holly will be there.
Yeah, she just texted me today. She's like, thanks for introducing me to Drip Dome. She had them build a set for her.
No way.
She had a little kissing booth set.
Stop it.
She's like, love Drip Dome. I was like, same.
They're the best. They're actually
build sets all the time. I love it.
I need to like have them help me out, I think.
Oh, with your canceled? How is that going?
I think I just underestimated the size of this room that I'm trying to build the set in.
Underestimated meaning you thought it was...
I thought it would be like bigger, roomier. Look at Devin. He's like, I don't know what. It's like, it's
you thought
giving
the room
hall closet.
Okay, so what do you mean? So because you have someone building the sets, and what they just built too big? It's too big for the room.
It's not really like what they did necessarily. I think just in my head, seeing the room empty, I was like, this is definitely big enough for a podcast studio. And then like, now that there's shelves and sofas and all the things in there, it's like, this is maybe not big enough for a podcast studio.
I mean, that's small. Our Just Trish is really small. Is it the same size as that? Like, that's pretty small. When people come in, they're like, oh, it's small.
I guess that's true. But it's still
small.
A bigger room, I think.
But podcast rooms always are small. I know Trixie and Katya's, everyone says it's like super small. It's like a wall. Like I think everyone's is pretty small.
I guess that's true. It's like, it's also like an indoor outdoor thing. So one of the whole walls is like a sliding glass like door. Like I almost feel like if it was like a hallway into a small room, it would like work better, you know? Like it's like one wall is completely out of use.
Is there a set there now?
Yes. And then we keep just using the studio down the street because it's like bigger and set up and nicer. And I'm like, dude. Well,
at least use it a couple times.
I know we need to, but I also think that I've given so much hype to this set, and then we're gonna come online and people are gonna be like,
No, people appreciate a good set, even if it's something like not even effort is worth it.
I guess that's true.
A for effort always. It probably looks good. You like it?
I would give it C for effort, Devin.
Wait, really?
Yeah, I don't think it.
I can't imagine. Like, I mean, ours are not great.
It just doesn't have like the tchotchkes on the shelf that makes it them.
The tchotchkes.
Or the artwork isn't really them yet. Like
there's a lot of little things that have to kind of be tweaked.
But you know, we like changed this. You remember our first one was like a video game or something we had back here. You know, there's always like our yellow IKEA chairs. You know,
you and Moses just cook so fast too. Like you guys will have a whole new.
But we change, and like we're getting an odd one. Like you just change it. It evolves. So you could like start shooting there, and then
I
like
guess
whatever.
That's true.
Yeah.
And like I think it'd be fun to have our viewers, I guess, like be a part of the journey. You know, like help us interior design.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Yeah, I probably should.
I want to see it. Do you have a picture? Well, you can show me later.
I don't have a photo actually.
Really?
At all.
That's so
that's
excited.
how I know. Because like if I was like, ooh, gag, you know.
I love it. Well, congrats to on your on your Chelsea interview. That was so exciting. That was so good. You were actually so good at interviewing. Like it was actually really good. Like
you're so sweet.
You were like not nervous. You were like so good.
I was like seeing God. I was like not okay.
The highlight of your life.
Literally, it was one of definitely the major highlights of my life.
And everyone loved it. The interview. She was like really sweet, and people loved the interaction with you and Brooke, and just like really.
It really was good. I think that. You and like comedians are usually our best received guests too. Like people enjoy that just because like you really do this. Comedians really do podcasting. Like they kind of understand the etiquette more and like, you know what I mean?
As opposed to who doesn't do well in general.
I just guess as opposed to influencers with canceled like feedback. Not that anybody's been like, I don't know, just
musicians.
Yeah. I think TikTokers, love my TikTokers. I love every single TikToker on my show. But TikTokers, it's so funny because they're so popular on TikTok and they're so wonderful and charismatic. But then you see them in like a podcast setting and you're just like, it's just such a different thing. It's so different.
It can be very hit or miss.
I think it's not, they're not used to like long form talking and stuff like that. And I do like all the TikToks come on, but it always misses a little bit on the YouTube crowd, or maybe this is an older crowd or something that doesn't get it.
That's exactly how I feel. Like I'll feel like a lot of times when we have certain people on, maybe like the top 5 comments are people being like, wait, like everyone's interrupting each other. Like, you know what I mean?
Well,
like
that's hard because you do have the 2 co-hosts, but then if you get like more than one guest, that's I tell you all the time, that's like my worst nightmare. 3 is my worst nightmare, but then like 4 or 5 or any more than that, I'm just like, how do people even
overstimulated central? I also think that like we sometimes get people who come on canceled and kind of, I think in their dream world, like we wouldn't talk at all. Like they almost want to like monologue. And then I'm like trying to interject myself, and then it's like, do you know what I mean? Like just awkward because then it's like Tana won't stop interrupting them, and I'm like, okay, but then like what if I didn't interrupt them? Like I think we would have like an hour.
I think I love when people talk about themselves, I love a monologue. I can always just like sit there and be like, yes, love it.
Good for you. I'm like, I need to get better. My ADHD just like, I like want to chime in.
I know what you mean though. And also it's like your podcast, so you like want to.
And then I'll like, if I'm ever like hyper aware of Brooke not getting a word in, I'm like, oh my God.
Oh, that's what I'm saying in general. I think when there's 3 people, I always am like really conscious to like let everyone in the conversation. So I'm always like throwing it to people. You have something to say, and then I don't know. That's why with Moses in the podcast, it's easy because I don't mind if I ignore him. You know what I mean? Because he doesn't care. So if it's me and Oscar just talking the whole time, like that's fine. That's like what the show is. Moses doesn't care. But if it's someone I don't know, I'm like, okay, I got to include them in the conversation, even if it's flowing a different way.
And it's so hard, I think, when you're thinking about all those things too, to like I don't know, just be as mindful as possible or as in the conversation as possible.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
Where to jump in, all that stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like the worst podcast I ever did was Impulsive. And it was just because like they talk so much and over each other and they change the subject and they like don't listen. And I was just like, this is like my worst nightmare. Because there was 3 co-hosts at the time. I don't know if there's still 3. And I was just like, and then I was the 4th. And I was like, I feel like I don't even need to be here.
And like it's funny, even on Jeff FM, I literally will have to be like, you asked me a question and now I'm answering it.
Oh, yes.
like he'll ask a question, you'll start answering it, and then he's asking something else or on a tangent about like Scarface. And I'm like, hello, you asked me a question.
No, that's the worst. That's the worst. Yeah, I'm going to his studio. Because here he's like sweet and nice in the Pink studio. But going to the Jeff FM studio, he's like a different person. I'm like, what happened? Did you just change? It's like in Greece. Remember at the beginning, like when Danny and Sandy are together and alone, they're like sweet to each other. But then as soon as Danny's around his friend, he's like, I mean, that's cool, baby. Like he just turns into a different person. And she's like, Danny, what's the matter with you? Like that's how I feel with him.
That's so fucking funny, Trisha. Because I feel like too, like the pink fuzzy walls and like and like the bedazzled. Like it disarms a man.
Right.
It's like, hold on, like that's not going to fly over here.
My husband's here, so he's being respectful. I go to Jeff FM. It's just like, oh,
balls
who's this
to
person?
the wall.
Yeah. His friend Corey calls in telling me like, oh, I'm a doctor. You should take Ozempic. I'm like, what the is happening? Like this is so weird. And then Kyle, sweet little Kyle, who's like literally like 23 or something, was like apologizing on his behalf on the way to the car. He's like walking me to the parking garage. He's like, I'm sorry. He's like, if you want anything cut.
Kyle is HR. Literally, I'll be texting Kyle and I'm like, fix it.
Yeah.
Fix it.
He's like
I love
this little
him.
kid kind of, and I'm just like, oh, okay. So,
and it's so funny because he's such a like chill, like stoner, like
is he
like type? Yeah, like very chill. Like I love Kyle. I could hang out with him for like days and like rot. Like I love him, and it's so funny because they're all so chaotic, and I just imagine having to like produce and edit that chaos, and like you're just like this chill little skater stoner kid, you know? It's like,
I think of them as like all like children when I'm there. I'm just like, okay, you need to all apologize. But.
Right.
He's sweet though.
I love Jeff. It's just like it's.
I love Jeff
wild.
too, but I'm not. We're only pod swapping here from now on.
Yeah, that's good. Get them disarmed to pink fuzzy walls. Like let them know how they should be. Constant visual reminder of how you should be acting
pink
to the
and
queen.
Fuzzy.
That's so. That's like,
you know, he pays the same amount in rent as we do mortgage. The exact same amount. I was like, it's a nice place. I was like, oh, how much is this? And then he was like, you know, I'm just so nosy. I like to know everyone's money. And when he told me, I was like, you know, you can like literally get a house for this rent.
I did that for so long.
I know, I did too. I can't even talk.
Oh my God, I did that for so fucking long. Yeah. And it's so, my mortgage is high though. Well, I had like a bunch of wrong where I'm like,
right, yeah,
my mortgage is very high.
Well, that's good. At least it's not rent. At least you're not renting. And again, I actually don't knock renting because, like I said, I did love it, and it's easy when you fix things because it's so expensive for a house. But at least it's like an investment somewhat.
It's true. My interest is just high. I'm gonna get to refinance soon, so that's good. But do you know what I just found out? This is Trisha. I texted my bookkeeper and I'm just, being diligent, doing my thing. I'm like, can you send me my highest expenses for the last 2 months just to see if I can knock anything here and there, like what I'm spending a little too much on, grown Tana era. And do you want to know how much money I spent on Uber Eats and DoorDash in a 30-day period? I actually can't even imagine your bill because even here alone, there's like 4 Postmates coming at a time for you in the course of 4 hours. Like you guys do a lot of Postmates. I can't actually imagine. That's what
How
that
many people
is.
are you feeding? You're feeding quite a few though. You order for more people than just yourself. That's
I
not
guess
bad.
that's true. A lot of times I am feeding like multiple people and just like I like to try to take care of the people in my life. But I also think I like always want to try the extra things on the menu. Even if let's say, even if right now I was ordering something to come tonight, I would order priority and pay the $5. And it's like,
I do too. Yeah.
I'm not even going to be there. Like,
to your house? To your house? Oh, I see.
Like I always do the priority.
Like you would order food there now, even though you're not going to be there.
Yeah, and I'd still make it priority, like to get there fast. And it's like,
yeah, it does get you that way. I get you. Also, you just like in habit of clicking it. I get so mad when Moses forgets to click it. That's why I always like hand me it before you place the order because sometimes he'll forget, and then they go to like 3 houses. They should not do that, by the way. They should not go to other people's houses because your food gets so cold,
so freezing.
I hate that option.
I know. And then I also Uber Eats like paper towels and toilet paper and Sudafed and water bottles and all the things.
You have people that help you though. Why don't you?
I'm an idiot. I'm hiring a chef because it's apparently so much cheaper.
It is. We were looking at that too. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
If you have someone just come make all your meals and then come to like do that, it's like literally like a third of that price.
But wouldn't you miss like a Chili's triple dipper Postmated to your house?
So much. so much, but like that's not okay.
Yeah.
And you just don't like. I don't know. I guess I'll see how much one is, and yeah, it's like $100 or something. But I'm not totaling that in my head. I'm an idiot.
Yeah. Well, you Postmates every day. You don't cook at all, right? No one cooks. Oh, you said Ashley cooks.
Ashley cooks. Like I feel like I probably Postmates on average like 5 or 6 days of the week.
Okay, so there's one day where you're like,
yeah, but now I've been having Makoa cook for me. I'm like, yes, I want an omelet now.
Ooh.
Like
He's a good cook.
He's good. Honestly, he's like Brazilian as well, so he like will cook his little Brazilian meals and they're bomb.
Like what? What kind of
Just like the seasoning, very Cajun, very spicy, which I love.
Do you make like plantains? Have you had those?
Ooh, no, but I should ask
They're
him.
from Bossa Nova. Is Bossa Nova still around? That used to be such a
Yes,
staple.
I love Bossa Nova.
So good. I think that's what they're called. Those little plantain things. They're
Wow,
so good.
that sounds good. Bossa Nova, the steak picana from Bossa Nova.
I miss it so much. They delivered it when I lived in Studio City, and it does not have one out here, and it makes me
Really?
so bad.
Yeah, everything that I used to love too is like 70 minutes on Uber Eats now. You know what? I love Joe and the Juice. Have you ever had?
No, what's that?
It's like a juice. I'm never getting a juice from there.
I love
okay?
that. You get a little
like,
green juice.
They have like, it's like a club sandwich or like whatever type of sandwich,
You
like
do love a wrap.
avocado in like a pressed grilled bread, and it's oh my god, I love Joe
I've
and the
never seen you
Juice.
eat that. I don't think on.
Because it's not over here, and I'm like, damn, I will buy a franchise and put it in the valley.
That's why. You should do that.
No, I
Put it right
should. It's so good, and I miss it.
Wait, before we even get to the, I know we've been talking so much, but we also talk about your pickle boat. Is it a pickle flight or pickle boat?
Pickle boat flight.
Pickle boat flight.
Yeah.
And are you doing it Thursday?
Thursday, I'm having a pop up at the Grove.
Oh my god, at the Grove. Where is it?
Yeah, it's in the farmer's market beside the Grove, I should say.
So it's like
By
a
the
little
Grove.
stand, or?
Yeah, like you have you never been to the farmer's market at the Grove?
I've been to the farmer's market, but like I always think of like little but is it like in a restaurant at the farmer's market?
Yeah, they have like little kiosks, like little, essentially like a
When
bunch
they
of
do
them.
the turkey, they cut the turkey and
Yes.
stuff. Yeah.
And so it's one of those, and I'm going to be making all the pickle flights, and I wouldn't even let you try it in a million years. The flight, especially the pickles, I think, especially the honey mustard pickles, do like convert a lot of pickle haters. I even had like Mario hates pickles, and I had him come try them, and he actually liked them.
I would try
So,
it. I would try it if you think I would actually like it.
I think you might. I mean, the honey mustard converts a lot of people who hate pickle because it has a lot of other flavor other than pickle.
Right.
Like, do you know what I mean? Like the predominant flavor is honey mustard.
Yeah.
And those are wrong. But the boats, I feel like, are for the niche pickle lovers. Like if you don't like pickles, you're not going to like Gushers on a pickle.
Oh, it's Gushers on a pickle.
Well, I did my favorite one. This is truly, I'm salivating so hard I can't even talk. I just had to swallow like a shot glass worth of spit.
I'm so excited for you.
I love them. Gusher, tahine, chamoy, Taki on one pickle. You would die. You would fall over and die. I would never even.
What is that? You came up with this combo?
That one kind of is as piggyback off of the. I shouldn't even say I came up with that combo really, because it piggybacks off of the chamoy pickle kit. Because that's kind of what those are, like fruit roll up, chamoy, Taki.
Chamoy is like the seasening around that they put on like little like drinks and stuff.
Like if they rim a drink, it'll be chamoy, and then tahine. Like chamoy is like the gooey stuff, and then
I think I like chamoy. I think.
chamoy like on fruit.
I think that's when I've had it. Yeah. In downtown at like the Jeep dealership, they have like a little chamoy thing in there.
They have those little like the carts where you get the fruit with the chamoy and the tahini. Oh my god.
Yeah. Okay, I like those. That sounds good.
So good, but on a pickle. And then
what about peanut butter on a pickle?
We have peanut butter, Nutella, whipped cream, pretzel.
Oh. What? I would try it.
So
my favorite combo.
Peanut butter and pickles is my like death row. I could eat just like peanut butter slapped on like 10 pickles for dinner. I'm literally spitting.
I would eat anything with peanut butter on it.
Me too.
Yeah.
So good. I
love peanut butter.
And then a hot Cheetos and queso.
Is this your merch or no?
Yeah, I Heart Big Pickles is the hat that comes.
That's so cute. What's underneath the hat though?
Those are the jars of pickles. We have.
Oh, your pictures on it?
Yeah, you're so cute.
Oh my god, we're not gonna be here Thursday. I would seriously just like want to try it like before or after.
I will bring you any of it. I'll have them bring you anything you want. But pickles are polarizing, dude.
How long are they available for?
I think I'm gonna have the actual jars of pickles online for a while, because I really want to keep restocking and letting everyone try them, because I dye by them. I really do.
I love when you're passionate about something and you can put your name behind it. You're
dude, I was saying if this was my company, I would give a money back guarantee.
Wow.
I am that. I think it's the best pickle I've ever had in my entire life. It is so good to me. But like I said, it's you can't win everybody in the pickle economy. Okay.
Yeah.
It is because I feel like people either love pickles or they hate pickles, and they're equally as passionate. You need
to bring Holly some on this weekend.
Oh my god,
she's a pickle girl. She loves pickles.
I really should. Wait, Honestly, will you write that down? Will you write down bring Holly Madison Pickles in
She'll be
Vegas?
so excited because she's another one that's just like obsessed with pickles, and I'm just like, that's crazy. Hot girls love pickles, she says.
Hot girls love pickles, but you're hot, so it's like,
guess
you know what
I'm
I mean?
not.
No, you are. You
Pickles.
are hot. So it's like, you know, that one doesn't work in this case.
I opened my Instagram today, and the first thing I saw was like your pickle promo, and it was just like, was it Makoa in the picture? I was gagged for a minute. I was like, what is this? And I was like, oh, I love it though. It
Typical me. I like got in a little trouble for that.
Why? It was cute. As soon as I realized what it was, at first I was like, oh my God. And then I was like, oh.
It was really porny. Yeah. Like everyone was kind of 50-50 on that one. They were like, are you really about to post Makoa holding this pickle like his dick? And I was like, well, sex sells. That's the most eyes on my pickle collab.
It was really good. It was good.
It was a little jarring, shocking.
I think that's good. Yeah, I think that's like a little shock value.
And Makoa was even just convincing him to do that. He was like at the photo shoot holding the pickle like, what the f-?
His face was cut off too. So.
Yeah, if you could see his face in the photo, his face was, what the f-?
Should have done a zoomed out one, yeah.
I should find them because it is like really, it's like the poor man just wants to be surfing, you know, but
he's sweet
he was sweet for obliging to that chaos.
And he's going to be there for the pickles too?
Yeah, I'm excited.
Is your whole crew going?
Yeah, they all leave to Miami that night, and I literally was like, move your flight later. We have a pickle pop-up.
What are they going to Miami for?
There's a UFC fight this weekend, so everyone's going to Miami for the chaos.
They're not going to Coachella either.
No, they all chose Miami and said a lot of people are opting out of Coachella this year. It's so interesting.
Which is crazy because the lineup sounds good to me.
This is like one of the best lineups I've seen in a long time.
Like Gaga,
I just don't even think it has to, because even some of my friends are like diehard Gaga fans, but they're like, I don't know, because it's so expensive and it's so taxing. As even like Mario was at my house, he's going, and he was like going through my closet, like trying to pick outfits, and I was like styling him, and I was like, this is giving me a headache for you, and I'm not even going.
Figuring out your outfits and all that stuff.
And just money, Coachella's expensive, but it's like
your first year missing it.
I think so. Yeah, I'm trying to think of any other time I've missed it.
Wow, I'm shook. I'm so shocked that you're not going.
And I think that's literally why I'm going to Vegas, because I'm like, I need to fill my brain with something I love, which is you in Vegas. Like that works perfectly. Like so that my FOMO is a little less.
What do you do during the day when you go? Or are you like, what do you do?
Every year I was drinking, I'd be sleeping till like 3 p.m.
Oh, I see. Okay. So you're not like a day person.
A lot of people get up, and like Brooke, she'll go to the festival all day and all night and stuff. Wow. I'm just trying to get full glam and outfit and every single friend and security and all the things out the door by like any earlier than 3 p.m. is not happening for me.
That's crazy. So you just sleep all day?
Yeah. I mean, even this past year I was sober, so I wasn't sleeping all day, but I still couldn't get there till like 4 or 5. Like it's a lot.
It sounds like a lot.
And I'm so excited for TRISHCHELLA Vegas. Do you have anything like...
It's not going to be TRISHCHELLA.
I have to keep calling it that. It is. It's my Coachella.
I love that. It's just you and me and just whatever you bring.
Me, you, and Holly we're giving Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Like...
That's so true.
We are our own headliners.
She'll be so excited. Yeah.
I am so excited.
I love her. I should text her. We'll text her today. I will. Yeah.
Is there anything... Do you do anything different on stage per city? Like you should sing Viva Las Vegas.
We are doing that. I have rehearsals tomorrow for it.
Really?
I have my showgirl outfit. I'm wearing the Pam outfit from the last Showgirl. I hadn't recreated.
I just watched that.
Yeah. Did you? I haven't seen it yet. I just love her outfit. So I'm like, I want that recreated.
It was so good. I was thinking of you the whole time.
I need to watch. I should watch it before I go.
You should, because it's really... I mean, it was a good movie. I think that you have to like kind of love Pamela Anderson or like Vegas or more niche like thing, you know, very girlhood. Makoa was gone, so I was like, this is a perfect time to watch this like girly movie. And it was so good. Like it'll get you in the mood.
Okay, that's what I need, because I got her outfit made. She had like this blue one, and Brenda Song's wearing like a red and purple, so I got that for my dancers, and she had like this headdress. Because I wanted to wear like a showgirl like bikini, but that's not happening. So I was like, let me wear one of those cute dresses she wore. And then I recorded Viva Las Vegas, because I need a little track too. So I recorded it already. We're doing the rehearsals tomorrow.
That's so iconic. Like you in the studio, Elvis, Viva. Oh my God. Let me know if you have any room for me in that number.
Yeah, you want to be in Viva.
Yeah, I've always wanted to sing Viva Las Vegas on stage in Vegas.
Well, we can do it. We can do a remix of it when you come out.
And I'm like good at the baritone of it all. Like
really?
I would feel more comfortable if I was like this. Viva Las Vegas. Like we could really get into it, you know?
I love that you know that song. Did you
yes.
ever see the movie? The Elvis movie?
Yes. No one would watch it with me, so I had to rent out a whole movie theater to get my friends to go.
Why didn't you just stream it?
Trisha.
That's crazy.
I was drunk.
Well, how old were you?
You're talking about the Austin Butler, right? So it was like when it...
No, the Elvis Presley Viva Las Vegas movie with Anne Margaret in 1964.
Oh my God, I want to go back to a minute ago. So bad. I have seen that, but it's been a really long time.
It's been a long time because that's where the song originates from. Is that Elvis movie? And his name's Lucky. So I always wanted this next baby, boy or girl. I wanted Lucky because it could be like Lucky, like the Britney Spears song.
I love
or Lucky Jackson, like in Viva Las Vegas, which was Elvis's character. But everyone thinks all these Gen Z people think of Lucky
Blue.
Yeah, so it'd be weird to like name
Don't
the baby
let that
Lucky.
dull your sparkle.
But I don't want my baby to come out and be like, oh, she named after like Nara Smith's husband, you know?
Yeah, that's kind of.
I know. I really liked it. But
I love Lucky.
It's good for boy or girl, honestly. But yeah, it's not gonna be that.
Do you know now what you think the name is gonna be?
The gender, yeah.
You know the gender.
Yeah, we do actually, but no one knows.
Don't tell me.
I know.
I want to know, but I couldn't live. I'm like,
we haven't told anyone.
I'm good at keeping secrets, but I'm also like bad with like surprises and stuff. Like I spoil things.
Me too.
And the weight of it.
Yeah.
I would be losing my mind. I can't believe you know.
And I always tell people, like, if someone's like, don't tell someone, I kind of like, okay, I'm going to tell you, but don't tell them anyone said this. And I know, like, I get it. That's how I am. So I don't really tell people because I know how people are.
It's just scary. It's like I can see myself just slipping out in conversation and then I would like actually lose it.
Yeah. But soon.
Do you know what name you want to go with?
We actually don't know that yet because we are kind of torn. I think we'll pick a gender neutral name no matter what.
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah.
Why do I like just like my psychic senses tell me I think I know the gender?
What do you think it is?
I think it's a boy.
Why do you think that?
I don't know.
Oh, interesting. I always like to know people's theories.
Like it just feels like it's a boy to me.
Wow.
But don't.
Is it because we have like two girls? I feel like people think that because like a lot of the internet's so wild too. They're like, we hope it's a boy. I'm like, is it because we have two girls already that everyone's like, it's a like if we had two boys, would people be like, oh, hope it's a girl? You know what I mean? Like.
Oh my God, if you had two boys, I'd be like doing spells to make sure you got a girl.
Oh my God, 3 boys would be, no, I would have to stop. But yeah, anyways.
Yeah, no, don't. Okay, I can't. But I mean, honestly, also like, I kind of hope it's a third girl. Like that's iconic. You know what I mean?
I don't know.
Yeah, that's hard because like normally we just converse and yap and like you not being able to respond.
I know, it's so hard, but soon.
Oh my goodness. Should we take your caller?
50 minutes.
Oh,
We just
episode's over.
50 minutes. Should we take a caller? Let's take a caller.
Like 1 or 2.
1 or 2.
Why not?
Just chatter boxes over here.
I love it.
I love it.
I thought I wasn't going to see you till the 17th, and I was about to start making a docket of things to tell you when I saw you.
Well, now I won't
next.
see you until May 23rd after this. I know, it's crazy. Well, no, I'll see you at TRISHCHELLA.
Yeah.
Okay, ready.
Hi, Trish. Hi, Tana. Love you both. I am wondering where you guys draw the line with venting to your girlfriends about your boyfriend. My boyfriend and I recently went through a rough patch, and I had my girlfriends that were there for me. But now that we're through it and me and my boyfriend are fine now, I feel like my friends hate my boyfriend because all I did was complain to them about how terrible he was being for like a week. So how do you vent to your girlfriends, but not too much to where that they don't hate your boyfriend after you inevitably get back together? Thanks. Love you. Bye.
Oh my God. I'm glad this question was asked.
I've had someone break up with me over this actually.
Over what?
They were like, you tell the group chat every single thing I do wrong, and then everyone's really mean to me.
Yeah.
And my friends are very abrasive, and
Well, they should be though. If someone's like this, if you're like venting and this person's horrible and they have all these horrible things too, and you get back with them. That's so frustrating as like a friend. I'd be like,
looking back, it's like a lot of the times my friends were just in the right and being protective. But I also understand like if you are going to keep staying with this person, it gets to a point where they're like, okay, I'm walking into a room of people that hate me, I guess, but also rightfully so.
Yeah, I always say in the number one rule, I really, really believe this. And I see this all over like those like little cheesy Instagram memes I always repost. But it's like to never like bash your partner in public or even to their family. Like I will, if I'm like mad at Moses for anything, like no one will ever know because they'll hang on to that forever. And I think it does come from a good place. Like my mom or sister, like it's a protected thing, right? Well, because I did that once, like early on in our relationship, like I was like, he did some fucked up shit and I would say it. And of course they're gonna like, to this day, they're like, well, remember that one time in 2020 when he did that? And so it's like, you can never say anything. But like rightfully so, because like when I hear someone treat someone like a and I don't think it's like bad to go back to someone depending on what it is. Obviously not like physical abuse or anything, but like if it's like depending on what it is, if you take someone back, you take someone back if you're just trying to vent. But I will never share anything with anyone if like I'm mad at Moses or if he did something.
It's some ride or die shit. You should. I think I've definitely like, because I'm the type where like I tell my friends when I go number 2, right? Like I tell my friends everything. So like I had to kind of learn that in this relationship, that like some things are private for you and your partner. And it's not like, I think I would also just date people for a while where it was like gossip and tea, to be like, you know what I mean? Like, this is what we're fighting about. And like, I value Makoa more than him being the tea. I think you just have to remember, if your man did some up shit, if Makoa really did some crazy shit, I probably would tell my friends.
Would
I'm
you?
being honest. Yeah. Like, cause I can't hide it. And I live with my 3 best friends, and like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I like will wear it on my face. Like, you just have to remember that your friends just love you and they have your best interest in mind. And it is scary too when you start dating someone and then they are like a piece of shit, and then you're hiding it from your friends and you feel isolated from your friends. Like, just make sure to evaluate if this guy is a good enough guy, you know, and if your friends are maybe just right.
But don't you think, like, even in friendships that you've had and stuff like that, like, people just hold grudges? Like, even if it's like a friend that did something to you, so they're like, oh, well, they actually don't like you because of that thing you did to me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's kind of like, I don't know. I guess if you're gonna forgive them, I guess you have friends, so you know what it's like. But to me, it's like, I don't know. I just don't vent. But I guess that's why you have friends, is to vent. I don't know.
You got to kind of pick and choose though, and like make sure that, you know what I mean, you don't cross the lines and the boundaries of your relationship. Like, I think that is also good advice. Like, because you can get in that pattern of just telling your girls every time your significant other but then you're gonna make them hate him, when in reality you might be up too, you know? And like,
it's always a little one-sided. I feel like when you tell a story, like, you don't really get the full story of like, even
how
if
he felt.
Yeah, how he felt, or if you did something like wrong, not in like that did something wrong, but how it got to that place, you know?
I used to go framing these men for murder, and like I left out the fact that I was like breaking all over the room, you know, like, I definitely had to like learn what's correct and what isn't. And I think there is a balance where your friend should be a part of your life and there for you and giving you advice, but you should also protect your partner and understand if it's just some trivial shit and you're going to get back together, that maybe telling them this is riling people up for no reason.
Yeah. I guess if you can trust your friends to like just not hold a grudge, but if you tell me something, I'll hold a grudge forever. You know what I mean? So don't tell me if something bad's happening. Like, little stuff is like not that crazy. You know what I mean? Like him, okay, Makoa's not answering the phone or something. Okay, whatever. But if you're like something crazy, then I'd be like, oh my God, I hate him forever.
Yeah, exactly.
But maybe I wouldn't. I'm trying to think now, if you were to say, maybe I wouldn't. Maybe I'd be, I don't know. It's so hard. It's such a hard thing. I don't know. No one ever tells me anything, so I don't know. I don't know how I would react. I guess I'm just always like, oh, it's their lives. But then I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, Makoa, I'm also just dating someone that I don't think would do anything that would like rile my friends up like that.
Yeah.
I've definitely been in situations where it's like my friends were 100% being like, dump him, and like they were right, you know? Yeah. So I don't know. I think you just have to take account for all things considered in this. You know, are my friends right? Should I have shared less? Yeah.
All of the above.
Yeah.
Was she asking like what she should do, or just in general?
I think our take on the venting of it all.
Okay. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, basically.
So you're like, I'm going to vent to friends. I always say just never do it. But
I think there's just a line. Like, I just be careful with what and how and what you're trying to get out of it. And like, you know.
Yeah, how many things are you complaining about?
I just saw that little sunshine on the wall, and I thought there was a ghost, and it's just...
I think it's just the sun.
Yeah, it's just the sun. I'm so paranoid. And I try to like hide it, but like...
No, but then when you like just look, I'm like, what are we looking at?
Yeah. Oh my God.
Right.
Give us... Should we take one more?
Yeah, let's do
one more
another
fancy
one.
little caller.
Hi, Trish. Hi, Tana. I'm a huge fan of you guys. Love listening to your show. I need advice on... I have a friend that she is in her soap making era, okay? And it's like 600 soaps. And at first I was like, yeah, girl, like, eat that up. Make your soap. But I need a pump. Like, I need a pump of soap in my house. And she keeps giving me soap. And I'm hiding them in the closet. And then, like, when she comes over, I replace all our soaps with the bar soap. And then she leaves, and I put the pump back. I don't know what to do because I don't want to hurt her feelings. And it is good soap. I don't like the way bar soap makes my hands feel. I don't know what to do. Any advice is welcome. Love you guys. Bye.
Bar soap is funny. Bar soap, like, obviously soap is clean, but bar soap feels dirty when
I
you
couldn't
touch
agree
it.
more because what am I leaving on the bar of soap?
Yeah, and everyone touching that bar and
then do you ever pick up a bar of soap like in the bathroom and like it's still wet from someone else and then it's like, oh my God, this is someone else's hand germ.
Well, even traveling, like I use a bar soap for my face, and yeah, even traveling in my own hotel room by myself, like it's just always wet on the bottom. So I always like rub it against a towel before I repack it because I'm like, I don't know, it just feels dirty. And then in general, it feels dirty. Like, how do you pack a bar of soap? And
I also just think like, I see how it's a big problem in jail, like the whole dropping the soap thing. It's so slippery.
Yeah.
And it's like, you can't really get in the crevices of your hands as well because you're having to hold the bar of soap and be like, or what, you put a bunch on your hand and then put it down. Like, the pump feels like a cleaner.
Yeah, it does. Clean. I love a pump all day.
And they're always just scented better. And like, she's right. Like the way your hands feel after
the
a bar
foam.
of
I get
soap.
the foam ones, and I love the foam ones.
Well,
They're
I
so
love
good.
this business venture for your friend, like Lush at home, you know, like she's giving. But I mean, how often does she come over? You know, are you having to put out the bars of soap like once a month, or is this like a daily issue?
Daily, she's coming over. You're just like, switch out the soaps.
And what if both were just there? Like, I feel like stack up her soaps really pretty. Be like, girl, look, I rep you. I support. If Amari was making bars of soap, I would stack them up pretty next to my like Target method pump, and then they would all live in harmony. And I think he would have to understand, you know?
Well, also you can put them in the guest bathroom. Like, you know, you have your pumps and where you can use them. Because, like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Like, there's like bathrooms people use and there's bathrooms you use. Put it in the bathroom you use, and then the guest one could have. We used to have like decorative soaps. There was a movie with Gwyneth Paltrow where she was a flight attendant and she had bars of soaps made out of planes. And I, for some reason, got a subscription to this on Etsy. So someone always sends me a bar of soap that's shaped like a plane. Literally for the past like 12 years, and finds my new addresses on top of that. Like, I moved so many times and I still get this bar of soap delivered, and it's in the shape of a plane. And
Trisha, that is so funny.
It's cute.
Like that, I love when she just lore drops things like that. I don't know how to explain it to me. That is like as interesting to me as like you being on My Strange Addiction. Like Trisha paid us, no matter where she moves, a bar of plane shaped soap because of Gwyneth Paltrow follows her everywhere.
So cute. I think it's called View from the Top was the name of the movie, and she got like elevated to like first class in Candace-Bergen is like the highest flight attendant can be, and she had him in her bathroom. I was like, wow, that's so bougie.
Why do I like want to watch that now? You sold me.
I think it was a good movie back in the day. I used to like it. Yeah.
Damn, I need to.
Yeah.
That and Technicolor Dreamcoat.
Yeah, I gotta watch Gone Girl.
I know. I almost did the other day, but then I watched the Pamela movie instead.
Yeah, that was probably.
I'm gonna get to it.
Maybe you should watch Technicolor before you see Donnie. Then you'll understand.
Understand the lore.
Yeah, like the excitement. He performs a couple songs from there.
Oh, really? Oh, this is a good time. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. Okay, girl. I don't know. Put out both soaps.
Yeah, like, that's a good solution. That's a good one. I like that solution.
But also, I will just say, like, I love when someone calls in over something like this.
I love it too. This is the kind of questions we can answer too.
Yeah,
it's not just Loveline. It's
and she doesn't want to hurt her friend's feelings.
Yeah.
I think it's rooted in a very sweet thing.
That is,
you know? Not bars of soap. Nice.
But maybe suggest too. Maybe she should get into the liquid soap business. Maybe she could liquidate that soap.
And then maybe you start giving her suggestions of what kind of soap you want, because clearly you are also passionate about your soap, and this could be a joint venture.
I love it. God, I wish I could put out soaps. I love soap.
Yeah,
I love it. We hoard it.
Yeah, I wanted to go in Bath and Body Works the other day and it was closed. Ooh. I love it.
Like closed down permanently, or just closed?
No, it was just closed. It was like
Which
9 p.m. in San Diego.
Was it just like an outdoor one, or is it in a mall?
It was like in an outdoor shopping center.
Oh.
I was like, I want to go in there. I want to try Into the Night.
Is it their new scent?
It's one of them, but apparently it smells just like the Louis Vuitton perfume that I wear, and I would love a budget cut.
Ooh.
Ooh.
They probably have it online. I order my soaps online from there.
Oh, wow. I could just order it all online. Yeah.
I always do like a load of like 20 hand soap orders.
Well, because Bath and Body Works will have those sales where it's like you're just giving.
Yeah,
like buy
like
3 get 3 free.
Yes, it's crazy. Or 3 for $15 for foam soap.
Yeah, and they're the best. They are.
I love it. Yeah, I always put a lemon foam soap in our kitchen.
Yeah.
And they did a Princess collection, so we have the Princess collection out now. But
that's cute.
I love it.
Yeah, you do always. Every time I walk in the bathroom, there's like a new like pink coconut something.
Yeah, nothing else is like homey that way. I just love a good soap in a bathroom.
Mm-hmm. I agree. You're good at that. She's a homemaker. I'm nothing in my guest bathroom right now. I'm like, figure it out.
I'm going to get it cuter. I think I was going to hire Drip Dome to maybe make it cute, like put some wallpaper in there and stuff. Cause I'm like, every bathroom's so ugly right now. I'm like, I need it to be cute.
That is fun. Like for the Just Trish guests, if it was like pink and white in there or something.
Ooh, and like disco and sequins or something. Yeah. It's easy to do. I'm just like not good at it. So Drip Dome, I'm calling you for all my bathrooms.
The interior design of it all it makes me crazy.
Or like when they have like old Hollywood, like Jaclyn Hill used to have like an old Hollywood bathroom that was like black and white
So
photos.
pretty.
And yeah, it was really cute.
I love that like black and white tile old Hollywood houses. I wanted a house like that and I couldn't find one.
You can make one. You can do your house that way.
I'm trying to de-farmhouse my house right now.
Is it a farmhouse?
It like
James Charles status?
Like kind of, yeah.
Okay, cute.
But I'm not a farmhouse girly.
I love that every influencer gets those houses. I like them. I think they're cute.
I just like, I'm so not that. I wanted like a Chateau Marmont vibe.
Okay.
But like, it just ended up being a better investment. This house was like a way better investment. And I was
smart,
like, and it had everything I wanted, like all the amenities.
It's more like modern than people. Do you have the big farm doors in your house?
Our front door is like it's not two of them, but still, I don't know. Yeah. And like everything is paneled and like very like, think like square chandeliers type of situation. It's not my vibe. I just lime washed my whole room, but it was $5,000 to paint one room.
What's lime wash?
You know, when paint kind of looks like almost like dirty. Like it had like textured paint.
Okay.
I did like a dark texture to try to take away from my like howdy y'all room.
Got it. It was too cowboy for you.
Yeah, but just so expensive.
5,000 is a lot.
Yeah, to
That's
paint
what I'm
one
saying.
room,
House
it's like
is
give me the
expensive.
roller.
Did you do it? You should do it yourself. That should be one of your videos, like redoing
That
one
would
of
be
your rooms.
fun, but it would just be so fugly and I'd have to pay more to fix it. I'm bad at that.
We try to do that. We have upstairs the walls that are like have shards of glass, but they're supposed to look like sparkles in there. Like it's supposed to look like really, really sparkly.
Almost
but it's
like
literally
Vegas.
yes, very much that. And it's like literally like we painted it and then we did the shards of glass, like this little gun that has to do shards of glass to yourself.
So fun.
But we did it so wrong. So there's one room that looks great because we hired professionals after, and then there's one room that's like just glass pieces sticking out of the wall, just looking so ugly, and it's like half white. It just looks really, really bad. But it was supposed to be like this Tiffany sparkle blue, and it just looks crazy. But then we have the pink one done right, and it's gorgeous. It looks like freaking like crystals at night. It's so pretty. But
People are so good at that. I can't. Even I just bought a rug. I bought the wrong size. Like I just can't do anything right when it comes to home decor. But my friends are interior designing their house right now, and for 3 rooms, it was $90,000, and it was just like furniture and rugs and like just a couple things. And I'm like, oh my god,
isn't that crazy?
Yeah, it's like I'll put like I grew up with lawn chairs in my living room. My parents would steal outdoor furniture. My dad, because he would clean pools, he would steal people's outdoor furniture, and then that would be what was in the living room, which is brutal. But I'm just saying it's like in my head, I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah, you're like, a couch is better than our lawn chairs.
Yeah, like it's so I don't know how to make it like
cute. Your family, I don't know them, but it reminds me kind of like Matilda, the parents from Matilda. Did you ever watch that movie with Danny DeVito?
No, but people do always tag me in that Harry Styles song, Matilda.
Oh, is that? I wonder if that's based on that show. That
Yeah,
movie.
I don't know. Oh my god, should I watch it?
He was like a used car salesman person, but he was always kind of like a little sketchy. And then mom would always get packages to the house, and they'd leave Matilda home alone while they went to the casino to gamble.
Oh my god!
Yeah, and they're like, and Matilda's like, wait, I want to go, and like, no, you have to stay here for the packages. Like, you can't come with us. Like, they were. So
I'm watching
crazy.
Matilda tonight. Are you kidding me?
That's me. It's so good, and she was, and then she got like superpowers. She was able to like, she's like 5, and she was able to like move things with her like fingers and stuff
I was trying.
like that. And she got adopted by her sweet teacher because her teacher was like, oh my god, we got to get you away from these parents.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
Wait,
it's really cute.
I think I'm Matilda. I need to watch.
Yeah,
that's cute.
You have to watch it. That's like the most like inspiring movie ever.
Oh my god, I'm gonna watch it tonight.
Yeah, it's so good.
Joseph.
Yeah.
Yes, I've got to. Oh my god,
They're both from like the 90s. They're both like 95.
I love 90s movies.
Yeah.
I think movies kind of went to a little.
I think
Hot
Joseph.
take.
I think Joseph, you'll hate because it's all music. It's just a whole musical. There's no acting.
But I think knowing that you love it, I'll love it. Because sometimes I'll watch a movie and it's like I don't know, it's not my type of movie. But if someone I love loves the movie, then like I'll channel it. You know?
Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, I agree. They don't make movies like they did in the 90s.
I know. It was just like things that were had more grit, had more. I don't know.
Bring back Sinbad. He was so good in all those movies. I loved it. He was so good. All the 90s actors, Phil Hartman.
Yeah, I just like and like. I feel like now every time I watch a rom-com, like it's the exact same movie in a different font.
You know, especially now with like the Amazon movies, like they're all the same. It's like always an older woman with a younger guy. There was like a Nicole Kidman one with Zac Efron. There was an Anne Heche one with some guy that was supposed to be Harry Styles. Like it's just they're all kind of like the same.
Oh
movies.
yeah,
they all.
Brooke was telling me about that movie. Yeah, it's just not the same. And the way you love 2000s movies, like it's rare that I see a movie nowadays that I'm like, this is my favorite movie of all time forever, and I want to rewatch it.
Yeah, I can't. What's the last good movie you saw that you were like, I want to rewatch it? Like I'm trying to think of a recent one. I don't even know. You see the new Minecraft?
No.
Oh, you're not
I
a
don't know if
Minecraft
I will.
girly?
Are you a Minecraft
Yeah,
girly?
I think so.
What?
I just posted my TikTok of Minecraft. Yeah, I think
Trisha,
so.
what?
I think I'm becoming one. Yeah.
So they build with little blocks?
Yeah.
Okay.
They have like pixelated.
I do love Jack
axolotls.
Black.
Love Jack Black. He's like my dream guest at the moment. I keep telling I need him on. I love him so much. Like,
Did you just see him meet the kid from Love on the
Yes!
Spectrum? It was so
Tears,
sweet.
crying, like him running to him.
Yeah, it was
him
so sweet.
Yeah, I love that he did it because he made a video for him before. I just love it.
Yeah, it was so sweet. You could get Jack Black manifesting.
Yeah, I tried to send him a couple DMs.
Yes.
They're unread, but I
He
do
read
love
them
him.
though, like seen?
No. So what does that mean? He left me not on read.
Delivered.
Right, but not.
But that
to,
means
not
he
a
might
text
have-
though, just a DM.
Yeah, but that means he might have not seen them yet.
I
So
do
that's
love
good.
him. I've always loved him. I've always loved him because as like a little chubby icon, I do. Relate
He's
to him
everything.
so
And
much.
he's just like sweet. Like, Jack Black. It's almost like Adam Sandler. Like, there's no Jack Black for that.
No way. He was on SNL this past week and he did Black Parade, which I thought was such a random reference because it's like 20 years old. And I was like, wow, I feel like he is on the same wavelength as me because I do Black Parade at my show every weekend. And I'm like, that's very odd.
Wait, that's interesting.
Right? And no one's referenced it. So I was like, and then he looked like me kind of. He didn't even wear like a Gerard Way. Did you see him? He had the pigtails and like long hair.
No way.
And Gerard Way has a blonde platinum pixie cut in Black Parade. So I was like, that's an interesting. And everyone tagged me and everyone's like, this looks like Trisha Paytas.
Yay. That's iconic. That's the step one of this manifestation.
Did you watch his movies, Jack Black? You watch School of Rock?
I've seen School of Rock, yes.
Did you know Mike White wrote and directed that movie?
No way.
Or wrote it, and then he was in it. He was Ned Schneebly. He was the teacher that he was like taking over.
Wait, that's crazy. What a multifaceted king.
Isn't that crazy? Like, that's the only thing I ever knew him from. And I remember even in that movie being like, he's just different looking, not like ugly. He's just like an odd looking guy. And I remember thinking that. And then when I saw that he wrote White Lotus, I was like, he wrote School of Rock.
Wait, now that makes me want to rewatch School of Rock.
School of Rock is so good.
It is such a good movie.
That's like the most iconic movie.
Like that's never getting made again.
You're so right.
Yeah.
They should though.
I think it was just a different time too, I guess, less oversaturation. Like one movie would come out and like
that's true.
And like not a lot of things had been made, so everything felt like the first of their kind.
That's true. Everything now is like, what is this summer is all like Superman and Jurassic Park. And it's like movies that were already made. And it's like, do we need this again?
I'm bad with the boy movies too. Like I've never seen Marvel movies. I've never seen like
Me neither. I've never seen a Marvel movie. You've never seen one Marvel movie?
I saw the new one with Sydney Sweeney where she's like psychic.
Oh, like I don't know what that one was called. It didn't do well.
Yes, like was it
No,
Widow?
Black Widow was Scarlett Johansson, I think. Okay. There was one with the other.
I'm saying yes. It's like no.
There was like a main girl in that wasn't Sydney Sweeney, right?
Yes, Dakota.
Oh, it was Black Widow.
Dakota
Oh,
Johnson.
it was Black Widow?
Yeah. Black Widow is Scarlett Johansson, Florence Pugh.
Oh, that's.
Oh wait, no, different. I'm saying Sydney Sweeney and Dakota Johnson. Was it Queen something?
God, what is that movie though?
You know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
I just saw Mike White also wrote Despicable Me 4, Pitch Perfect 3, the Emoji Movie.
No way.
Libre.
Wait, Mike White is goated.
Yeah, Despicable Me 4, Nacho Libre. What was the third one? You said
Pitch Perfect 3.
Pitch Perfect 3 is wild. Like,
I didn't even know they had a 3. Despicable Me. I've been really realizing how much the Minions are such a staple in America. I don't know why it's taken me this long.
Oh, you love the Minions? I hate the Minions.
No, I have no opinion. I came to this realization the other day that there is no store, there's nowhere that Minions could be sold that it would be like out of touch. Like you could walk into a gun range store right now and if they had Minion ammo, you'd be like, okay.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Like it is like truly like an American
license,
like
yeah, they love.
If you saw a plane in the sky and it was wrapped in Minion, you wouldn't think twice.
And you have no opinion on the Minions?
No, I don't know. I know they like stole the moon or whatever.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I know they're like Gru is like their guy, right?
Right.
And like a part of me is like, if it's this crazy, maybe I should just sit down and watch them all.
No.
Well, and they have a spinoff. It's not even, there's Despicable Me. And there's Minions. Like, there's like Minions for the movie.
I don't need to see a whole movie about Minions.
Let alone 8.
Yeah.
What are these yellow doing? Like, I'm like really. And now that I'm like so aware of it, I'm like, oh my God, Minions are everywhere.
They annoy me. I know we try to watch it with my daughters. Like, absolutely not. This is the worst thing I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, I don't know their lore. It's like, I'm serious. If you went to like a mortuary and they had like a Minions casket, I'd be like, duh.
Probably would.
Like, you know,
you get buried in the Minions. That's my worst fear. Or that's like a big fear of mine is like someone picks like my Minion casket for me. Like, not the Minions. Like most of them might think that's quirky or something. I'm like, that's kind of quirky, you know.
Like,
whatever.
she would love this. She would love to cosplay this in another life.
Cosplaying at your funeral is crazy.
Oh my God.
Wild. On that note,
Minecraft. We'll talk about it later, but I have more Minecraft questions.
Okay.
I want to know like just more of the lore.
I'm getting into
you
it.
Might tell me.
I'm a new Minecrafter.
I love it.
It's good. All right, guys. Love you.
We love you.
We didn't do any promo. Call us. Patreon.com/NotLoveline. We post every week. Don't miss it.
We're about to get much spicier over there. No more Minion talk.
No more Minion. The pillow's coming off.
Yeah, pillow's coming off. You're going to see right up my skirt.
It's like a big sensor bar because it's just your legs. So
yeah, because this is a skirt, so I thought it'd work, but my hole is out. Okay. So, yeah. Love you guys.
All right, bye.